So hi there everybody and welcome to the Voosestore YouTube channel. Today we're once again out in the Swedish wilderness and we're gonna do a comparison between the Blackmagic Pocket 4K camera and the Blackmagic URSA 4.6 Mini Pro. Stay tuned. So this is not only going to be a comparison. I want also to see how good these two cameras are going to match, because I believe that for a lot of people the Blackmagic Pocket camera is going to be like a small brother to the URSA Mini 4.6K Pro. So I want to see how they match to each other. Is the color science close, near, or is it far away? So that's what I want to see. I'm going to try to shoot some skin tones as well. So I'm going to try to see how they match, how they compare. Is the Pocket maybe better than the URSA or the other way around? So in the following minutes you will see some footage from the two cameras where I compare them, and in the end of the movie you will hear my conclusions. Stay tuned.
Once again you're gonna drop me down. Words for you are nothing but a sound. Don't you see? You don't fool anyone. Your life to me is buried in the ground. Never hit the apple in the garden. Guilt and sadness run into your veins. Never hit the apple in the garden. Guilt and sadness run into your veins. Once they said, great honors are great burdens. For sure you've always lived behind the curtains. Too slowly.
Well, first off, when it comes to comparing the footage, I more or less can see which footage is which straight on the colors. The URSA is a little bit warmer. There are a lot of more greens in the Pocket camera, but if you take away the greens, you will be able to, or just a tiny bit of the greens, you will be able to match the two cameras perfectly, I would say. So a little bit more of the greens. So this is not a scientific way of testing the camera. This is straight on site, side by side, two cameras, shooting them in real life. If you want us to do more of a studio type of comparison, we can do that, but I wasn't too interested in doing that as a first thing. But there are some things that where I can see the difference in the footage. So the color is one thing. As I said, the URSA is warmer, and there are some greens in the Pocket camera, and that I've seen in other footage as well. You can see the difference also in dynamic range. The URSA is a 15-stop camera, whereas the Pocket is a 13-stop. So there is a difference, but that's, I mean, still for the price, the Blackmagic is wonderful. Pocket, of course. Yeah. If you shoot these two cameras side by side, color matching them and the difference in dynamic range, if you know what you're doing, there won't be an issue. You won't see which camera is which when you have done your grading. There is also a difference in sharpness, and some of that difference could be me as an operator when shooting the camera, because the URSA has, at least you can buy and use a viewfinder with it, which is beautiful. You can also use the articulating screen on it, so it's really easy to find the perfect focus, whereas on the Pocket it's going to be a problem because the screen is what it is, and if you're shooting difficult angles with that camera, it's going to be hard to see where you're focusing. So I mean, even though you can see when you are in focus, and the URSA is slightly sharper, and I really like that footage, but the Pocket is phenomenal for the price, I would say. One thing where the Pocket camera is actually much better than the URSA is when bringing up the dark parts of the image. On the URSA you can see noise coming much earlier than on the Pocket, and that's a nice surprise from the Pocket side of the things. But it has a more modern sensor, I believe, and it has that dual ISO, so the noise levels are going to be lower, which you can see in the footage as well. So what is my conclusion here? Well, I would say that the URSA's image is better, but the Pocket is also very good. You can easily match them if you know what you're doing in post. Just take away some of those greens. And using the Pocket camera as a B camera to the URSA is going to be flawless. I would also say that if you're shooting a short on the Blackmagic Pocket, that's going to work perfectly as well. So yeah, this was maybe more a comparison or than like shooting against each other. I would say that both of these cameras are wonderful. Of course, if you're looking purely at image quality, the URSA is a better choice, but it's so much bigger. It's a whole other type of camera. Together, these two cameras are a really nice pair and work perfectly. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until the next time, bye bye.
Choose